Virgo, welcome to your mid to late December 2023 energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can stay up to date on when I post new content here. As I'm recording this, Virgo, I cannot believe that it is already December 22nd. I'm recording these mid-December readings later than expected just because this month has been insane. I don't know about you. I hope you're taking care of yourself to the best of your ability. We had Mercury going into retrograde on December 13th. It's there through the 1st. We just had the solstice yesterday, December 21st. Here in the northern hemisphere, it was the winter solstice. In the southern hemisphere, it's the summer solstice. And we have the final full moon of the year on in Cancer on December 26th. So, Virgo, this will be a general energy reading for the Virgo collective for mid to late December. This is not a personal reading. However, if you are interested in a personal reading, I will link my details below. Please note that the only way to book a personal reading with me is via my website. I won't ever reach out to you to solicit or consider you for a reading. Please know that no ethical reader will ever do that. Also, this is my only YouTube channel. All of my social media handles are exactly the same. All one word, at the Path Illuminated. No spaces, no special characters, no numbers, no punctuations. So be aware of imposters and scammers because they are out there. All right. Okay, Virgo. So as I always like to remind everyone, please trust your own judgment and instincts above anyone else because you know your life and situation better than anyone could. It's a general reading, so take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. Remember that you have free will, so if something comes out in the reading, Virgo, that you're not super happy with, remember you can change your perspective, how you deal with a person or a situation. Nothing is set in stone. We shift timelines and opportunities based on how we engage with the world. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Please help me in pulling the most relevant messages for Virgo at this time. What messages do you have for Virgo at this time, Spirit? Please help me to pull a clear and accurate reading for the Virgo collective for mid to late December. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Okay. So let me just get the clarifying deck before we get into it, Virgo. Please don't forget to like the reading if it resonates with you. Drop some comments below. Let me know how it's resonating for you. Why is the Ace of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Six of Wands in reverse? Why is the Queen of Cups here? That's a lot of cards. Just one or two. Okay, Virgo, let me just sit with this for a second. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm getting right off the bat, Virgo, is that you're not feeling very abundant right now. You're not feeling very confident. You may be very much worried about your money. I do think that's a perception. I don't think it means that you don't have money, but it may have recently become a worry of yours, something that you're more focused on, and maybe you're just budgeting a bit more because finances are tight and you're trying to figure that out. You clearly have some choices to make, right? Two of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This card is all about making choices. It's about not just trusting your logic, but also tapping into your intuition, because this figure here is blindfolded, right? But there's this water behind here. So it's like trusting what you know, trusting what you believe in, even if you don't necessarily have the physical evidence of exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. It does look like, though, whatever this choice is going to be, there's not, once you make the decision, there's not going to be any fight about it. There's not going to be any conflict. There's not going to be anything, any sort of drama around this decision once you finally make it. Now, everyone's going to be different, and this could either be work related or this could be love related, Virgo. But when I saw the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, there are two offers that are clearly coming towards you. And it was just interesting to me. And that's why I said that this very well could be a perception of like not feeling confident, not feeling stable, not feeling abundant. And maybe it's just because you're grappling with this choice from these two decisions. I don't really know. But both this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands, these could be two competing love offers. These could be two competing job offers, depending on where you're at, Virgo. I keep going back and forth with it. Because when I see this Ace of Cups clarified by the Knight of Wands, Virgo, I'm really getting love. But maybe this Knight of Wands could also be like, maybe this is a job offer from like a young CEO, a young company, a startup company. Maybe this is somebody who's younger than you. Maybe your boss would be younger than you, right? Whoever this offer is coming from, they're definitely headed towards you very quickly. Then we have this Ace of Wands, which is fire energy, in fact, right? So this is they're both passionate, because Ace of Cups is like emotionally vulnerable, like their cup runneth over, they're really excited, like either they want to tell you that, you know, they want to take you out, they want to get to know you, they see a lot of potential in you, that could also be job related, right? And this Ace of Wands, so it's clarified by the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is what I'm picking up for the Ace of Wands offer in particular. This could be from a past person, a past lover, a former boss, a former company you worked for. This could also be, maybe you get this job offer and they counter offer and they say, and you're like, hey, yeah, so I kind of been, you know, seeing what's out there, and I wasn't expecting this, you know, offer to come from this new company, and like, it's, you know, they're offering me a lot of money, and they're like, we'll meet it, and we'll add an, you know, like an additional bonus, or we'll give you more money than that, whatever this is, whether it is, you know, maybe somebody, you know, finds out about this person confessing their love to you, and they're like, well, hey, I like you too. You don't know that, right? Whatever this is, whoever this person is, it's somebody that there's been disappointment with in the past, Five of Cups. Things have not worked out in the past, whether it was love or work or whatever. They've disappointed you in the past. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's something you've invested in. So maybe it is, you know, a past lover or a past job or a job that you're currently in that like, it could be the feeling of like, well, I applied for that promotion 6 months ago and you decided to hire somebody new and you told me that I wasn't going to get a raise because the company couldn't afford it. And now all of a sudden I tell you that I got this great offer from this new company, this new startup, you know, this brand new industry. And now all of a sudden you have the money for me. Where was that when I needed it? Right? Or this is like, hey, you know, like you see me, you hear about me going on a date with this hot new person and I haven't heard from you in 3 years or 6 months or whatever it is, you know, since you disappointed me, since you broke my heart. And now all of a sudden you want to start something new because you're still passionate about me. Six of Wands in reverse, you're not willing to invest in anything that's not going to ultimately lead to your success and your victory. There's definitely people watching you. I think this is probably both of these people, whether it's love or work or job offer. There's some, like, they know people that you know. They have mutual friends, social media stuff. They see you out. They see you having fun. They're worried about who you're with. They're worried about if you're going to accept their counter offer or take the new job. All Virgo knows is they're not going to invest in anything that isn't going to lead them to success. Whoever you consider, if either of them. And as you're thinking about this, you're like, okay, I need to focus on me. What I will say, especially now it's the end of the year, it's Mercury retrograde. Don't feel rushed to accept a job offer. Don't feel rushed to accept a counter offer. Don't feel rushed to tell somebody that you know you want to date them exclusively, right? Like if it's the right person, if it's the right offer, they'll give you time to consider it, especially it's the end of the year, right? Like people are taking time off, people are celebrating the holiday with families, like you deserve the time. And I think you're just going to come to this place where you're like, I have a lot of things to consider, but I need to get back to myself. I need to pour into my own cup. I need to love myself so that I can get really clear about who I am and what I deserve and whether or not both of these offers are even worth my time. And you come out of it, Virgo, King of Pentacles. You come out of, I think it's like you're feeling upside down, not like yourself, like, you know, you need to make some choices because some things haven't quite been working out the way that you anticipated. Like I said, regardless of what choice you make here, you're gonna be fine. You're not going to be blocked once you decide how to move forward. I think that when these offers come to you, it's like that kind of helps you realize who the F you are. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember who I am, but I need to do this of tapping back into this. So I'm no longer in this reverse energy. I'm no longer this Nine of Pentacles energy, questioning myself, questioning my abundance, questioning my value, feeling insecure. And clearly there are multiple people that want my time, want my attention, want my skill set, want my love, whatever it is. But I need to make sure that I am successful wherever I put my time and energy. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. It's the end of the year. Like they can wait on my communication. They're the one that came to me. And you start to tap into loving yourself, doing the things that make you feel like yourself, make you feel loved. And you come out of this in this King of Pentacle energy where you do feel grounded and abundant and very clear about where you're going to invest your very valuable time and resources. All right, Virgo. Can I get a few more cards? Whoa. So Devil reverse, Four of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords reverse. One more card. Ten of Wands. So we see the Devil in reverse. This is great. You're coming out of codependency. You're not going to let people guilt trip you like I was talking about. Like they're not going to rush you to make a decision. They're the ones that want you. They need to wait, right? And by you being clear about your boundaries, saying, hey, I need time. I appreciate you reaching out and letting me know, but it's the end of the year. I need some time, right? That's cutting off codependency and people pleasing because you get to take your time. Now, it may be a challenge, right? Because you remember the past, you remember the things that didn't work out. And that's very valuable information. But for me, I'm picking up that the advice here is don't let the past be a guide, but don't let it stop you from accepting a beautiful new offer. Whoever's offer that is, right? Like, I don't know that this past person, this job that didn't appreciate you, I don't know if they're going to be worth your time, but I think it's saying like, don't spend so much time on the negative that you miss the positive, because there is an offer that's worth your time. Page of Wands, you are going to be deciding to take a brand new, passionate path forward. Again, I don't know which offer you're going to accept. I don't know if this is like you are going to decide to go back to this past person, because this is the Page of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Sure. But we also have the Knight of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups offer as well, right? So I think you're going to follow your passions. You are done dealing with anybody that makes you feel like you have to defend yourself. Ten of Swords in reverse is continuing to give me that, like, whether it's this current job that didn't appreciate you, whether it's a past job where like they fired you and now all of a sudden they realize they need you, whether it's this past relationship, I think you're definitely going to be back and forth, and it's going to be, you're going to take your time. Again, I think this is Mercury retrograde influence energy. It's not going to be easy. I don't necessarily think it should be, but ultimately I think you're going to choose to move away from this past thing, whether it's the current job that they haven't been treating you well, or it's a past job where it was kind of like, it just wasn't right, whether it's this past lover, this past relationship. I think ultimately you want something new. You want the new offer, the new person, the new job. But obviously this is your life, Virgo, so you got to do what works best for you. I think the best piece of advice is to not be rushed. Don't feel like you have to answer somebody right away. Be clear about your boundaries and surround yourself with people who love and support you, family, friends that are going to remind you of how wonderful you truly are, and pour into yourself, because that's ultimately how you're going to balance your energy. That's how you're going to come into your own confidence about what is worth your time and what you need to let go of. All right, I just pulled a card from the Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle, and we got Dolphin. So let me just look this up in the book. Okay, if this message is resonating for you, Virgo, please like, please subscribe. Leave me a note below. Let me know how this is showing up for you. This remarkable marine mammal is known for its intelligence, playfulness, and remarkable listening ability. Make sure you're listening to not just the words that are being said, but listen to your heart, Virgo. Listen to your inner guidance. Just adding that. Dolphins use echolocation, also called sonar, to communicate with one another and to navigate their watery realm, which is a way of seeing through sound. They send out sound pulses or clicks, which bounce off any objects near them in the water and return as an echo. They listen closely to the sound waves that return, which travel to the inner ear, where the nerves are connected directly to the brain. From there, the sound is translated to images. Dolphins create entire three-dimensional maps of the ocean as they travel to help them navigate and hunt in waters with low light and low visibility. It all starts with their innate and essential ability to listen attentively and translate what they hear to their other senses, particularly their vision, so they can more easily navigate their world. Message: listening is what helps you make sense of the sounds you're hearing. Your brain processes these sounds and transmits them to trigger thoughts, images, and bodily sensations. This creates a constantly changing three-dimensional map of your internal and external environment. There can, however, be any number of filters that interface with the clarity and accuracy of what you're receiving by distracting you from being fully present. You're finding that listening without these filters has become challenging, whether to the sounds around you or to another person. It has become especially problematic when communicating with someone else, where attentive and focused listening is critical to understanding what is being said. Consistently practice listening to others with all of you present, making it a priority to understand clearly what is being conveyed. Wherever you happen to be, occasionally pause, breathe, and listen attentively to your immediate environment, to what echoes back to you. Even more importantly, develop the skill of listening to the voice of your higher self by breathing slowly, calming your mind, and noting any messages that come to you. Listening in these ways is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself and the world. Yeah, Spirit is definitely going to help you through this process. Spirit's going to help you through any sort of confusion about the next step, right? You clearly have offers coming to you, and you pouring into yourself is going to help you find that inner grounding to hear your own inner and higher guidance so that you know how to make the appropriate choice and what to walk away from. So I hope those messages resonated for you, Virgo. If they did, please like, please subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will see you next time. Bye.